Hey everybody, my name is Soul and welcome back to the channel. This past weekend I went to my first convention, though in the aftermath, in hindsight, I flubbed a few things. And I wanted to share with you guys just some of the things that I learned. So without further ado, Confession 1! This isn't really a confession video, and this really wasn't my first convention. Confession video just sounds a lot better than random nerd gets lost in the con sauce. Actually. There we go. Wait. Actually, that's a bit too long. Whatever. Confessions of a first-time con goer it is. I need the clickbait, fam. But like I said, Animazement, which is the convention I went to this weekend, was not my first convention. No, the first convention I ever went to was a small-time event called Anime Expo in the tiny little village of Los Angeles. Oh, you've heard of it. Weird. Well, let's see how that convention went for me. Oh shit, wait, that's the wrong photo. One second. Shit. Okay, I don't know what exactly is going on in these photos, but I hope to one day find this Hatsune Miku and I'll apologize to her. And then there's this one with the Bulbasaur girl. Yeah, I think these pictures say it all. I'm gonna go back to pretending these don't exist and that convention back in 2012 never happened. Confession 2! I should have planned ahead. Going to the convention, I had plans to dress up only one day and to drive to and from the convention back to my house each day for a total of a 6-hour round trip. The night before the convention, however, my wife and I stayed up till midnight working on costume pieces that we should have had done weeks ago, so we got up at 4 o'clock in the morning to apply 3 hours of makeup to myself, and then we drove another 3 hours to get to the convention. That, on top of the actual convention festivities, equated to 2 sad, miserable adults who were not going to be making the 3-hour drive back home. So we scrambled for a hotel and said fuck to all of our previous plans. Also, on the second day, we showed up to the convention without costumes because we plan only on doing one day of costumes. But we felt really out of place, so we scrambled back out to the car, and in an hour we threw on makeup and threw costumes together. I went from this to this. The reason I'm telling you this is because my life would have been a lot easier if I had realized a 6-hour daily round trip for 3 days was a terrible idea in the first place. If I had had common sense and planned ahead for staying overnight and brought all of my makeup, my liquid latex and stuff, I would have also looked a lot better on the second day. All it took was I needed to plan ahead, and I didn't. So my advice to all of you is to plan ahead and make sure your plan makes sense. Don't be me. Confession 3! I didn't look at the schedule that was handed to me by the lovely event staff once the entire weekend. I was too busy, blown away by all the things that were happening at the convention and following anything that caught my eye, namely Artist Alley and the dealer's room. But the convention staff worked really hard to put a schedule together, and that's because a schedule actually helps people. Planning ahead and knowing what events are going to happen when can be a huge time saver. So you're not scrambling at last minute to make it halfway across the convention center to the event that you really wanted to go to because you lost track of time in Artist Alley. Not saying that happened. Confession 4! Self-care, bitches. Drink the water so you don't pass out and die from dehydration. Eat the food so you don't pass out and die from starvation. Breathe the air so you don't pass out and die from asphyxiation. Because guess what? You can't enjoy the convention if you are passed out dead on the floor. As fun as a convention is, you will be moving around a lot and you will be caught up in all the things that are happening. So make sure you pause and take time to give your body the things that it needs to keep functioning and enjoy all of these things. Also, again, plan ahead. Bring water and drinks and snacks to the convention so you're not paying $5 for a bottle of water. Confession 5! Help me. Be yourself, but be safe. I understand that a lot of us have anxiety issues and trouble dealing with other people. Trust me, I missed out on a lot of photo opportunities this weekend because I was too nervous to talk to people or too nervous to give them a plug to my YouTube channel, okay? But remember, everybody at the convention is there to have fun and because they have similar interests as yourself or myself. So remember, when you're too nervous to walk up to somebody and ask them questions or ask for a picture, that there are a dozen of other individuals around you that are probably going through the same thing. Just ask. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So don't be afraid to talk to people. Don't be an asshole, but don't be afraid to ask and talk to people. Most of the time, they're super helpful and kind. And with that, don't forget to be safe. I say that everyone at the convention is like us, but they are still strangers. So be smart, bring a friend, and if things seem off and weird, stay away. Avoid the situation. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is just me sharing my thoughts on the things that I learned from my first con. This was also the first time I cosplayed, and seeing all of you beautiful and talented bastards out there, you guys really make me want to do this again. I honestly think I found a new hobby. Who needs fucking drugs when all of your hobbies cost thousands of dollars? I honestly can't wait to go to my next convention, and I hope to see you guys there. My name was Soul. I hope this video was enjoyable. I hope to see you guys in future videos, but until then, bye.